think the media is always going to represent what corporate interests are. And corporate interests are trying to use people, and specifically black men, to generate revenue off of their entertainment value. Like, how can we portray this man to make him sing and dance on stage, and everybody else gonna be like, this is the way y'all should be, because it generates some kind of like attention on this character, this archetype. And that archetype is not reflective of reality. Like, we are very nuanced people. We have so much differences among us, but that difference will create some sense of humanity in us, and they don't want that. They don't want us to be real. They want us to be like robotic in a box. Like he was saying, like they want us to be compartmentalized so that we can easily be processed, and that the younger generation specifically can be like, all right, well, these are the examples of men that I have. So we got to be just like this. And it's already happening. It happens quick. So I think the media is always going to be a tool for corporate interests, especially as media and journalism and news is hollowed out and filled in by corporate interests. I mean, if you look at a lot of these companies like NBC, for example, owned by Comcast Universal, like what happened to the real like integrity of these networks, right? It's filled in by corporations, and corporations are not alive. They have interests of profit generation. So that profit generation is always going to prioritize something as sensational or even unrealistic, like totally like fantasy. And we could see that, but everybody else don't see that. They don't know. They're not part of the culture. They're not immersed. Or they don't even know people. Like, think about it like this. The average, like, let's say a white person, whatever, they don't know black people. Like, they literally don't even have a friend or somebody they know that knows a black person. So they image of a black person is what they see.
And what does that image portray, in your opinion, of a black man?
It's the extremes. Like you was saying, like it's either very effeminate or like a clown or like a stereotypical thug type shit. So it's like the total extremes to us is like comedy. That's why we be laughing at it. It's like, yo, no way that y'all really think this. Right. But they do. And that's not just trivial. That's very useful for them, because that allows them to shape narratives, shape politics. I mean, identity politics is like the biggest thing right now. So this is all very intentional, and it allows them to shape and control what people believe. And this culture wars thing between men and women is specifically to divide us so that they can use us, so that they can use us to be laborers, so that they can discourage families and discourage relationships, togetherness. A man and a woman together, a black family unit, is the most powerful thing on earth.